Welcome to this deep dive. Today, we're exploring quite a stack of sources about a city that truly it blows my mind with its history,
Varanasi.
also known as Banaras or Kashi.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not just old, it's one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the entire world. We're talking over 3,000 years.
Mm,
Mark Twain famously said, Banaras is older than history, older than tradition, older even than legend.
that quote always gets me.
Right. And when I read that, it really made me think, how does a place sustain that kind of, profound legacy and vibrancy for so long?
And that's precisely what's so fascinating here. We're not just looking at its age, but really digging into why. Why does Varanasi hold such profound, unwavering spiritual and cultural significance?
Especially located right there on the western bank of the Ganga in Uttar Pradesh.
Yeah, exactly. We want to connect these ancient, almost mythical roots to its very much alive and vibrant present. Okay, so let's start with that spiritual core. It really feels like the heartbeat of the city.
It absolutely is.
Our sources highlight it as one of the seven holiest cities in Hinduism, often called the city of Lord Shiva.
Right. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, Varanasi is deeply believed to be the place where salvation or moksha.
Moksha, yeah.
Yeah.
That concept of liberation.
Exactly. Liberation from the cycle of birth and death. That's
Wow.
the belief. And this isn't just some, abstract theological idea. It really shapes the city's identity.
And the daily lives of people there, pilgrims too.
Absolutely.
That spiritual pull must be immense. It draws thousands, right? For ritual bathing in the Ganga every single day.
Every day. And it's also home to those significant cremation grounds, Manikarnika Ghat and Harish Chandra Ghat.
And it strikes me that these aren't just, well, practical sites for cremation. They're seen as profound thresholds, aren't they?
That's a great way to put it. Threshold.
Places where dying in Varanasi itself is believed to grant moksha.
Precisely. These ghats aren't merely places for final rites. They're considered profound gateways, deeply embedded in the city's spiritual fabric.
So that belief, achieving liberation right there, it's a central pillar.
A central philosophical pillar, yeah. It's what has continuously attracted devotees for millennia, maintaining Varanasi's, unique spiritual ecosystem.
Okay, so that spiritual foundation is immense. But how has that deeply spiritual core also fostered such an incredibly vibrant, diverse cultural identity? It seems like spirituality and daily life are just completely intertwined.
That's where the city truly becomes like a living tapestry. Beyond its spiritual heart, Varanasi is culturally rich in, well, every sense.
The Ghats, for example, over 80 of them.
Over 80, yeah. Steps leading down to the river.
Right.
With Dashramed Ghat being particularly famous.
Right, for the Ganga Arti evening ritual, I've seen videos. It looks captivating.
It is a spectacular synchronized prayer with lamps chanting, symbolizing devotion to the Ganges.
And you can't really talk about Varanasi without mentioning the Kashi Vishwanath temple,
Definitely not. One of the 12 Jyotirlingas.
the most sacred Shiva shrines, right?
Right.
Like fiery columns of light.
That's the belief, yes. Manifested on Earth. And the city is also this vibrant crucible for Indian classical music. You hear it in the lanes.
And bands too.
And classical bands telling ancient stories. It's truly steeped in art, literature, the whole package.
So this raises a big question. How does a city maintain such deep traditions, both spiritual and cultural, across millennia?
Well, part of it, I think, is its enduring legacy as a center for learning. Think Banaras Hindu University, BHU.
Okay, BHU. I know it's huge. One of India's largest and most respected universities.
Exactly. And it's not just big, it's like a living testament to how Varanasi's intellectual traditions have continuously adapted and, well, thrived.
So it integrates ancient knowledge like Sanskrit with modern studies.
Precisely. Ancient Sanskrit philosophy, astrology, alongside modern academic disciplines. It creates this really unique educational ecosystem that reflects the city's enduring spirit.
That's fascinating. Continuous center for learning. And it's not just abstract knowledge or ancient texts, is it? The traditions extend into daily life, into tangible things.
Absolutely. Think of the world-famous Banarasi silk saris.
Oh, right. Renowned for their intricate weaving passed down through generations.
Exactly. Or the incredible street food.
Okay, now you're talking. I'm already imagining the tamatar chat, the lassi.
The lassi. And the iconic Banarasi Politan.
Right. Is there a particular food experience from the sources that really captures Varanasi's essence for you?
The Banarasi Politan, It isn't just a snack, it's a whole ritual, a
Oh.
complex burst of flavors, textures, often wrapped and offered with such
So
care.
it's like the city
It
itself.
almost feels like it, yeah. A little chaotic maybe, but utterly unforgettable and deeply traditional. These tangible elements, the silk, the food, the rituals, they really bring the city's unique, vibrant culture to life. For everyone.
So what we've unpacked today really reveals Varanasi not just as an ancient city, but as a living, breathing tapestry of spirituality, history, and vibrant culture.
Hmm.
It's a place where tradition isn't just, preserved in museums. It's actively lived every single day.
Yeah, it's truly lived. So, what does this all mean for you listening? Maybe consider this in a world that's changing so rapidly.
Faster and faster, it seems.
Right.
Oh.
What does Varanasi's continuous existence, its unwavering spiritual essence, tell us about that enduring human search, the search for meaning, for connection across millennia?
Hmm. It really makes you think about what truly lasts, doesn't it?
It really does.